Pemirsa, dunia pendidikan kembali dihebohkan dengan adanya ratusan
tidak bisa membaca tulis dan menuai ragam respon dari masyarakat.
Siswa sekolah menengah pertama SMP di Kabupaten Buleleng, Bali tidak bisa baca tulis.
Kurikulum sekarang itu kurikulum merdeka dengan pembelajaran tuntas.
Baca lu, gue nggak bisa baca. Bukan.
Education is a bridge between darkness and light, between what we are and what we could become. But here the question is, our education system is truly strong enough to carry every child across that bridge. Indonesia has a system: early childhood, elementary, junior high, senior high, college. Everything seems complete on paper. But here the truth: a system is not just structure. A system is how knowledge flows from the mind of teacher to the heart of student. We change the curriculum, we call it independent learning, more freedom, more creativity. But the question is, why has not it worked everywhere? Because freedom without preparation is confusion, and creativity without support is exhaustion. Let's look at the facility. Some schools have smartboard, others don't even have light, some have tablet, others will still borrow chalk. Why does this happen? Because development is not always fair, because investment often stop at the city, because policies don't always reach the edge of the map. That's why one child learns with fiber optic internet and another white on the dirt of floor. PISA scores say we are behind in reading, in math, in science. But why? Because quality is not just about curriculum, it's about connection. And many children, especially in remote areas, don't feel connected. They feel left out, ignored, invisible. And when a child feels invisible, how can they believe their future matters? Government? Yes, the government is trying. Their teacher certification, new curriculum, budget for infrastructure. But why has not it changed everything? Because fixing education is not like fixing a building. You can repair walls, you can repaint signs, but fix a system, you must first heal the mindset behind it. We must stop seeing education as a task and start seeing it as a promise. In Finland, where teachers are trusted and children are taught to learn, not to fear tests. In Singapore, prices hike achieving yet still investing heavily in support for struggling students. In Japan, where discipline comes from daily habits, not from punishment. So why can we just copy them? Because education is not a product, it's a culture, and culture cannot be copied, it must be grown from within. We can learn from them, yes, but we must root those lessons in ourselves. We don't need a system that looks good in report. We need a system that works in real life. For a child in a Papua, for a teacher in a coastal village, for a school in the highlands. So why is that so hard to build? Because we keep thinking from the center, from the ministry, from the city, but true education reform must grow from the classroom outward. From the question a child asks, from the hope a teacher carries, from the value a community lives by. Education is not just about the future, it is the future. And the future will not come through a one-size-fits-all system. It will come through a system that listens, adapts, and respects the uniqueness of every corner of this country. Thank you. May this voice be more than just narration. May it be a reminder that the future starts with how we educate today.